Hello guys, welcome to the reverence channel. So in today's video we are going to be discussing about this forex strategy. Okay, so this strategy is not for everyone. It's only available and it's only used for those who have like $5, $10 or $20 account. Okay, so if you have $500 account, $1,000 account, then this strategy is not for you. But if you are someone that have small account, okay, I'm talking about 5, 10, $20, then this strategy is for you. And if you also want to grow that your big account, and this strategy is also for you as well. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end, because I'm going to give you guys how the strategy works and everything you need to know about the strategy. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification. Anytime we post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, so with that being said, let's proceed with the strategy. Okay, so first thing we want to do is we discuss about how the strategy works. Then after that, we talk about the settings of the strategy. Okay, so keep this in mind that the indicator you are seeing right here is the parabolic SAR. Okay, and this indicator we are seeing right here is the MACD, and we also include one moving average to it. Okay, so that is the only indicator we are going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so how the strategy now works, that is what we are going to be talking right now. Okay, so now this strategy works perfectly, and with this strategy you can catch 3 RR with this strategy, which means that if you are risking $5, you are aiming to catch $15, and if you are risking $10, you are aiming to catch $30. If you are risking $20, your aim is to catch $60, and this strategy guarantees you that. So how does this strategy works? Okay, so first thing we want to do is just to talk about the sell, then we dive into the buy. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is that we want to now wait patiently. Okay, and as you all know, whenever the MACD is at the top, that is the oversold level, and whenever the MACD is at the bottom, this is the overbought level. Okay, so we want to sell, so we are looking to trade at the oversold level. Okay, so we want to take a sell trade. Now how do we now take a sell trade? Now first thing we want to do is just wait for the MACD to come to the oversold level. Okay, when it comes to the oversold level, we want to see something clearly. Okay, and what is that we want to see is the crossover that happens right at this spot. Okay, so you can clearly see where the crossover happens. So after we see that this crossover happens within the MACD line, MACD signal, and the moving average, then we look into our main chart. Now what is our expectation in our main chart? Now this is where we want to pay close attention to. Okay, because this right here is what give you a chance to look uh for the main chart. Now what you want to see in the main chart is what's very important. Now you can see this parabolic dot right here. You can see this all this dot right here. So you are paying attention to this dot right here. Now talking about this dot, now whenever you want to now take a trade right here, now after you confirm your entries on the MACD, then you look into your main chart and look and see what the parabolic SAR is doing on your main chart. Now what you want to see in your main chart is that you want to now see that the parabolic SAR is at the top of the price. It's at the top of the candles, at the top of the price action. Okay, so when the parabolic SAR is at the top of the price action, then we are now going to be looking for a sell. Okay, and where do we take our sales? We want to take our sell whenever we see that the price now come and touch the parabolic SAR dot. You guys have to understand what I just said. We want to see that the price come and touch the parabolic SAR dot, which you can see it right here. So when this happens, then this is when we're now going to be entering our trades. And you enter our trades when we see that we see a clean red candles. We see a clean red candle after the price touch the parabolic SAR dot, then we see a red candle. I'm talking about this candle right here. So with this candle, that is what we are going to be entering our trade from. Now that's how the strategy works. Okay, so let's talk about the buy. Okay, so same thing happens to the buy. We are looking to trade at the overbought region, which means that we are trading right at this area. So after we see that the MACD is at the overbought region, then we want to now see the crossover what happens right here. So this is where the crossover happens. Very simple and it's very straightforward strategy. Okay, so after we see this crossover, then the next thing we have to do is just look to our main chart. Okay, we want to see that this main chart gives us what we need. And what is that? That we want to see that the parabolic SAR is at the bottom of the price action, which means it's below the price price, which is below the candles. After we see that, then we wait for a candle to come and touch the parabolic SL, which happens right here. So it touched the parabolic SL dot, then we see a clean green candle, then we enter our trade from that candle close, and then we target our 1 to 3. And remember, for your stop loss, your stop loss should always be below the last candle, that the last red candle for a buy, and for your sell, the last green candle. Very simple and very straightforward strategy. So I hope you guys understand what I just talked about the strategy. So let's talk about the settings of the strategy. First thing you want to do is to go to this icon you are seeing at the top. So when you click on this icon, it's going to direct you to where you are going to add your indicator up. Now the first indicator we are going to be adding is the parabolic SL. And how do we add this parabolic SL up? We click on this F icon at the top. We search for parabolic SL and click on it. Now for the parabolic SL, the step is 0.02, the maximum is 0.20, and apply in one time frame. And for the style, I'm using the green color. Use any color of your choice and click on save. Then you're going to have your parabolic SL in your chart. Now to the next indicator, which is the MACD. So how do we add this up? You click on this F icon again. You search for our MACD and click on it. Now for the MACD, you just have to set it as default. What you need to change is the color, the main and the signal color. Then use any color of your choice and click on save, and you're going to have your MACD listed on your indicator window 1. Now for the last indicator, which is the moving average. So how do we add this up? We click on this F icon right here. We search for our moving average and click on it. Now for the moving average, the period is steady, shift is 1, that is exponential, apply to previous indicators data. And for the style, I'm using a black color, using the color of your choice, and click on save. That is all the indicator we're going to be using for this strategy. Okay, so let me do a quick recap for you guys. First thing you want to wait for is if you are selling, you wait for the price, for the MACD to be at the oversold level, wait for the crossover to happen. After you see the crossover, then you wait for the parabolic SL to be at the top of the price action. Okay, and when you see that, we're going to wait for the price now to come and touch the parabolic SL dot. After I touch the parabolic SL dot, you wait for a red candle to occur. After that red candle, you enter your trace and you set your stop please above the last green candle, and then target you 1 to 3. That is for a sell. Okay, that is the same thing you are going to be using for a buy. Okay, so if you guys find this video helpful, guys, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on the post notification. And time we post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, do the same thing by make sure you wait for the price to come to the overbought level. Take your trade when you see that the parabolic SL at the bottom, and then you enter when you see candle come and touch the parabolic SL dot with a green line across, then you enter your trade. Simple and straightforward strategy, guys.